Hey kids, this is Mr. Bunn again. This is your Wednesday math lesson, and this is a continuation of Monday's math lesson. It is the exact same objective, and that objective was I can apply concepts and formulas of volume to design a sculpture using rectangular prisms within given parameters. Now, this is what I'd like you to do today is an exit ticket, and then you're also going to do a homework sheet. I'll explain both in this video. Now, if we were in class, we would have basically done a continuation of what we did on Monday, and that is look at each other's sculptures or look at the rectangular prisms we came up with and just take a look at a fellow classmates and look at their volume. Now, we don't have that luxury, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you this assignment. I'd like you to pause the video and then copy down this worksheet on a scrap sheet of paper and then go ahead and solve. And then what I'll do is tomorrow I'm going to post another video that has me going over this exit ticket, all right? And I'll show you the answers. Now, the homework is going to be something that you're going to do on your own, and I'll explain that to you in a moment. But let me go over Lesson 9 exit ticket. It says a student designed this sculpture. Using the dimensions on the sculpture, find the dimensions of each rectangular prism, then calculate the volume of each prism. You can see that you need to find rectangular prism Y, which is the smaller prism, and find rectangular prism Z's volume as well, and then you will need to find the total volume of the entire sculpture, which means you then need to add your volume for Y and your volume for Z to get your total volume in cubic inches. All right, so for A, it says you need to, for rectangular prism Y, the smaller of the two prisms, you need to find the height in inches, the length in inches, the width in inches, and then from there, multiply all three, length times width times height, and then you will get your volume in cubic inches of rectangular prism Y. You need to use the information in our diagram here to figure out what in fact are the width, length, and height there, okay? And then you can see, then you need to find rectangular prism Z's height, length, and width and calculate the volume there. And like I said before, find the total volume of the sculpture, label the answer. It's going to be in cubic inches. That's exit ticket lesson 9. So once again, copy it down on a scrap sheet of paper. And then on Thursday, I will post another short video going over this exit ticket, and you can compare your answers with myself. On another worksheet I'd like you to do is the Lesson 9 homework. Now, this is what I'd like you to copy down A, B, and C here. In the direction, and it's going to be on a scrap sheet of paper, and the directions say to find 3 rectangular prisms around your house. Describe the item you are measuring. So you could choose a cereal box, tissue box, your reading street book, anything else that you can find that has the shape of a rectangular prism. And then what you need to do is you need to measure each dimension to the nearest whole inch and calculate the volume. So if you have a ruler on hand, maybe you have some measuring tape. Maybe mom or dad could help you with that and help you measure these rectangular prisms, but you need to, so for example, let's just say you pull out a box of Cheerios, right? That's a rectangular prism, and you decide to use the Cheerio box for rectangular prism A. You would then measure the height in inches, how tall it is, measure the length, how long it is in inches, and then measure the width, how wide it is in inches of your Cheerios box. I would prefer Fruit Loops because that's Mr. Bunt's favorite. Apple Jacks was always one of my favorites growing up too, still is. And then go ahead and multiply all 3 dimensions to find the volume of that rectangular prism. You're going to do the exact same thing for another rectangular prism. That'll be B and C. All right, and you can see there it says item, so label what you find around the house. I think this will be a nice little activity for you to do to help you find volumes of specific things that you have in your home. Okay, so that is another worksheet I'd like you to work on, and make sure you copy down what I have right here for you. And basically, that's what I would like you to do for your Wednesday lesson. On top of this, once you get these 2 worksheets completed, I'd like you to go on Zern today, and I'd like to see if you can get 2 lessons completed today, maybe even 3. We need to spend a lot more time on Zern. I'm still continuing to monitor how many people are going on Zern, and quite a few of you are. But I'd like you to really dedicate your math today to these 2 worksheets, and then also spending quite a bit of time on Zern. We are on lesson 9 now, all right? For Friday, once again, I'll post a video Thursday going over this exit ticket, and then Friday, I'm going to show the lesson for lesson 10, and that is going to have us going into the next workbook. All right, this is the final lesson in workbook A and B. Friday, we will start on workbook C and D. That is it for now. If you have any questions, relay it to your parents, and I will see you kids tomorrow for the answers to lesson 9 exit ticket. It is a beautiful day out today. I'm going to go for a nice little walk down to the beach. I'm going to continue to social distance because that's what we're directed to do. And make sure, kids, you are staying healthy. You're doing some yoga. You're doing some push-ups. Continue to make sure you are active even during this situation. I sure am. I did some yoga earlier today. I feel good. I feel very healthy. And I want you kids to do so as well. And to make sure that you are continuing to be a positive influence in your families. That's the math lesson for today on Wednesday. Have a great rest of your day, kids. See ya!